100,000 worldwide, with an expansion rate of 1,000 a day globally.
Oh, my word. And now, you said 60,000 in the U.S. Is there any specific part of the country it seems more likely?
26% is in Southern California. The other majority is in Texas and Florida, but it is spreading. There is a relationship to, I'm going to call it, specific cities that have higher incidence.
And you know, a friend of ours who's a chemtrail expert in Los Angeles says the chemtrail spraying there is just out of control. It's amazing. Do we have to do a break?
Yeah, we have to do a break. We're going to take just another short break, and when we come back, see if there's something we can do to help people prevent this affliction. Stay tuned. We'll be right back with Dr. Hildegarde Staninger. Okay, we had another question from the control booth, and I think this is a pretty good one. If these fibers or whatever they are nano robots are falling from the sky somehow, can they somehow embed themselves in plants? Has there been any evidence so that when we ate something that had landed on, we could get it that way?
Yes, there has been evidence early on from plants, animals, even seafood.
Oh, for heaven's sake.
Meaning it's global. It is raining. Once you've seen it, example like in some of the pictures where it has those clear, like hook-like features, you can see it on other living forms of life.
Doctor, I'm becoming very scratchy sitting here tonight. You know, this may be a crazy question, but like at what temperature, maybe this will tell us something, at what temperature do the fibers that protrude from the skin burn at, and do they melt?
We had none of them melt. We had them go as low as 600 degrees Fahrenheit to as high as 1,400 degrees that we tested.
And they don't melt?
No, they don't melt. They break apart, but they're still all together.
Holy cow.
Now,
and one of them broke apart, and that's what you got the golden head. Meaning
gotcha.
It was a complete fiber burned at the end, 1,400 degrees, and it showed the golden head.
I think we should get Spock in here, maybe.
Yeah, really.
No, this is really...
One of my questions, though, is, okay, we've got perhaps this falling from the sky. Obviously, you found that it's in the food we eat, even seafood. How can do we need to build our immune systems? What can help us with this?
Well, this particular thing that we found is that it never stimulated the immune system. So in the very beginning, it's like if it doesn't stimulate the immune system because it's so small, the immune system can't send out the white blood cells and the soldiers to fight it. Okay?
Gotcha.
So what you have to do is just basically keep your body healthy, and please use good intestinal fiber and Jerusalem artichoke powder and other types of nutrients like what are being developed, so that you can maintain good digestive health, because I personally think that, well, I know it's starting in the intestinal tract, thus the first organs that are formed are the GI tract.
So if you can keep that,
Okay.
so if you can keep that cleaned out then and healthy, it doesn't have a chance to grow.
Assemble, correct.
Assemble.
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay, I get you.
So
Right, and that's with any chemical.
Right,
You've got to remember that 35% of the minimum absorbs back into the intestinal tract.
So keep your digestive system in good health, doctor. Maybe some colon cleanse or yogurt, live cultural yogurt will help.
Correct.
Right.
Are we running out of
Hemp
time?
oil,
right.
the new hemp fibers,
Perfect.
Doctor, we need to say goodnight to you. Thank you.
Thank you very much for having me on.
What
Good
an
night.
incredible bunch of
When you get news, will you please let us know, and we'll get you back on the show?
Yes, because we are working on countermeasures, and there is hope definitely out there. Okay?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
Good
you
night.
very much.
Good night.
Bye-bye.
Well, if that doesn't creep you out, I don't know what will.
Unbelievable. I knew there was a connection between chemtrails and this Morgellons, and finally, a leading environmental toxicologist has proven it. Good night, everybody, and remember, the truth is out.
Now when no one's talking about it, man, it's not to be slaves, and everybody's just walking around, not in the times I wanna wake up to a dead in the grave. By then it's too late, we need to be ready to raise up. Welcome to the end of days.
Everybody is slaves, only some are aware that the government releasing poison in the air. That's the reason I collect so many guns in my lab. I ain't never caught slipping, never underprepared. Yeah, they shade sign on me, they just spray it proudly. George Bush, the grandson of Alistair Crowley. They want you to believe the lie that the enemy's Saudi. The enemy ain't Saudi, the enemy around me. It's fluoride in the water, but nobody know that. It's also a prominent ingredient in Prozac. For real? How could any government bestow that upon people who believe in political throwback? That's not all that I'm here to present you. I know about the Black Pope and Solomon's Temple. Yeah. About the Vatican assassins and how they will get you. And how they clone Barack Hussein Obama in a test tube.
It's like we all know it's going down, but no one's saying shit what happened to the home of the brave. These motherfuckers, they controlling us now, and no one's talking about how they made us start and be slaves.